Welcome back, everybody, to another exciting episode. A daring episode, I'd say.
Ooh.
All right?
Getting steamy.
Get ready.
I just got the meat sweats.
Yeah.
I'm Xavier,
And I'm Angel.
And I'm Isaiah.
and welcome back to a little bit of this.
Little bit.
On today's topic, we're going to let you know about things you should know.
All sorts of things.
All sorts of
Mhm.
things.
Fun facts, life advice.
Things you learned in school, maybe that you thought a lot of people would forget, like the Pythagorean theorem.
Illegal things.
I just throw that out when people bring out math. Just as I sound like I know what they're talking about.
Oh, that's terrible.
Was that took calculus? Yeah, Pythagoras, right?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally. And then you walk away real fast.
Is that over there?
I could just never get math personally. That's cool that people can nerd out on it though.
That's definitely a thing I think people should know. That I've just given up on.
Math.
Yeah, I'm not good at math.
How much math do you think someone should know, like a good bare minimum for the world or the American public at least?
I think you should be able to take the amount of hours that you worked and times it by how much you make an hour, and then figure out the percentage that they take out and minus it, so you know what you're getting paid.
That's a good one.
I think that's about it.
That's real. A lot of people do not know things about taxes when they start working, and
Mm-hmm.
I still don't know a lot of things about taxes. So,
Angel hasn't paid his taxes.
no,
In 5 years.
that's not true. I pay my dues.
IRS.gov.
I pay my dues. No,
No,
that's
Angel's a good boy.
taxes is hell. That's one thing I would like the adoring public to know is that taxes is hell, and you can be smart about it though. If you do the research, you can definitely get yourself ahead in that situation.
Yep.
It can be brutal.
Once your 18-year free trial of being a United States citizen expires, you have to start pay to play. Keep that in mind.
It's terrible.
Do you really find taxes hard, Angel?
No, not hard. Like doing taxes is easy when they have like TurboTax and stuff, but the overall reading the forms, having to sign things, getting all these things sent to and back and forth, and like paying it always sucks. And then in my situation, because I don't do W-2s, I have to. It's always a little bit more of a headache just to like try to make sure I'm paying the right amount. Because then they come at you later anyway and like, oh, you still didn't pay enough, even though you did all the questions and we said it was this much. We lied. It was this much actually. They're terrible. They're very disorganized people.
Mm-hmm.
I can never get a straight answer from anyone when I have to deal with the IRS. Bullshit.
Indeed.
But that's me. Maybe you guys have had good experiences with taxes.
No, I don't think anyone's ever been like, fuck yeah, the IRS.
I've had pretty okay experiences with taxes.
Yeah, but
It's just been one and done.
how?
Kind of.
Yeah, like how good is it really gonna be?
It's never like exciting.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's ever been like excited to do their tax. Well, that's not true. I kind of was.
Yeah, a lot of people love the returns, right? Like that's that's a beautiful thing, I'm sure, especially when you're like, I could use every cent of this right now. And then, what would you think? Sorry, I don't know why I started there. If you didn't get taxed all that money throughout the year, and like you did see how much you actually got paid, and then do you think you'd be smart enough to save that, or like cut your costs enough to where you wouldn't need that extra however much you get every tax season? Like you're just well off enough during the year because you.
Would I still get taxed at the end of it all? Like one lump sum from them not taking it all out, or would I just get to keep my money?
You keep your money. Like you do a job and you get paid for it, and what you do with it is up to you. But you don't get that.
So if we're financially responsible enough to like handle having that extra money.
Yeah, like instead of saying like, oh, look at all this money I have, I'm just gonna go blow it. You're like, no, well, what would I normally do when it all comes back to me? Maybe if I put a little aside towards that thing or used a little bit of that every month. Like
A little bit of this.
do
A
you
little bit of that.
do you think the average person could deal with that?
No.
No.
Or do you think tax is one of those necessary evils?
I don't even think it's a necessary evil in that sense, because I don't think the government was like, well, we'll help them be physically sound and not just blow their money on trips to San Diego.
They do it all the time.
Yeah. No, I think you bring a very valid point. I don't think people would manage that money.
A lot of people are not, and they'll even tell you straight up, they're just not responsible enough. Or not that they're not responsible enough, but they wouldn't want to, you know?
Yeah.
We'll live it up because the money's in the bank. So
Money's there. That means it's fine.
And
Pussy
there
had
is-
economics.
Spend it.
Spend it.
It's a pretty decent mentality too, though, because you never know what could happen. You just imagine saving up like 50 grand and then you just
Die.
kill over and die.
We'll probably pay to save you if you have 50,000 in the bank.
Maybe, hopefully.
Maybe you can afford not to die.
Or you just save more and more and make sure you like get a contract where they like freeze your brain or something. They try to bring you back later. Cryogenic stuff.
Yeah, Walt
Yeah.
Disney.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Pretty sure they froze him.
Wait, what?
Walt
Mhm.
Disney.
He's allegedly frozen?
Yeah.
Allegedly. Like beneath Disneyland.
They wouldn't do that.
Sure they
I
would.
know that.
Maybe not at Disneyland. I could see it happening, but I feel
Why
like
is it less crazy at any other
I
geographical
don't know.
location?
I feel like that's just stranger somehow. Like, why there? Where there's it's like public. Why wouldn't you do that in like a private place?
Like a facility.
Like a facility that you owned.
I mean, I guess it is a private place.
I
in a
feel like
way.
Walt Disney, when he was alive at the height of Disneyland, could have like shot a person in the park and they would have been like, no, he fell at the gun. There would be like 20 witnesses be like, no.
No. Bullet just slipped right out.
Yep.